It's here, it's here, it's here, it's here. The truck is here. I cannot wait. There she is, sitting up there, right in the middle. Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to the vlog. I'm Nick. Thank you so much for watching. As you can see today, I'm in my backyard and Lindsay and I just got turf installed in our backyard. We got this because we were having a tough time keeping the real grass alive, and honestly, we don't really care to take care of plants that much, so the artificial stuff is way easier. This stuff is actually pretty cool, and it'll always be green. So anyways, you saw in the last video that I was working on that brick wall. Here's the wall. I think it looks pretty good. I pulled all the little spacers I had in between the bricks out, and all I gotta do is grout. All right, so as you can see here, I've been mixing up this mortar here for the grout. I just mixed it up. All I gotta do is probably let it sit for about 10 minutes so it can set up a little bit, and then we'll get started. All right, guys, so as you can see behind me, I've grouted more than half the wall here, and it's actually looking really good. I'm really happy with the results and how it's coming out. Tomorrow, I mean, it's super late right now, and I'm just gonna come out and finish the rest of the wall tomorrow. It's gonna be a pain in the ass because I'm gonna have to go up and down the ladder a million times to get to the top of this, but it shouldn't be too bad now that I kind of have a idea of what the heck I'm doing. It took a little bit for me to understand like what consistency I wanted the mortar to be so I could fill the cracks with the grout bag. But anyways, it's super late, and I'm gonna go hang out with my friend Mario, who hasn't been seen on the channel for a long time, and I sure do miss him doing the shenanigans all the time. But he's off doing big, great things, getting you guys your packages every time you guys order from Amazon. He's not a delivery driver. He actually does the operation with Randy Pancakes. Love you too, buddy. But anyways, we'll come out here, finish this job tomorrow. We'll also get the wheels on the X5 and maybe catch a hockey game or something. Oh, one more thing before I go. My wife is absolutely pissed at me. It's not because of the wall. She likes the wall. It's because I wore my brand new jeans to do this mason work, and she's pretty pissed about that. I honestly didn't, it's an honest mistake. I didn't even realize I was wearing my new jeans, but I guess it happens to the best of us. Comment below with a story of yours that you went out in your church clothes when you should have been in your play clothes. We'll see you tomorrow. All right, so it's the next day, and I got up and I came out here and finished up the wall. It took me about a couple hours to do it. What was really a pain in the ass is to get behind there and put all the grout in between with all the pipes and the water heater right there. I just gotta wipe the water heater down a little bit, make it sure it's clean, and then, I mean, we're finished with this project, and to be honest, it took me way longer than I actually thought it would, and it makes me nervous for this wall. I really am dreading to do this wall, but if you look at it from the front, it would look a lot better. My only complaint with this wall is that I wish it would dry in that dark gray that you see at the top. The light gray mortar is what I did yesterday. So the dark gray, in my opinion, looks a little bit better, but either way, the wall looks really good, and I'm really happy with the way it turned out. Now, on to the next project. We got the tires mounted on the new wheels. We're gonna go over here, throw them on the X5. All right, so we got the new wheels on Lindsay's car. It actually looks really, really good. I'm really happy with how they turned out. When I called them and asked for these offsets, they were like, why do you want those offsets? It's gonna be way too aggressive. But as you can see, right down the car, I might need to use a 5mm spacer here in the front, but on the back, it looks pretty good. Maybe a 5 on the back, but I'm not 100% sure yet. But other than that, it sits almost flush, and I'm really happy with that. Please ignore the little cement stains on there from my dirty, dirty hands from working with this mortar and concrete all weekend. But anyways, enough of the garage projects for a little bit. We got some really good news. the transport driver just called me and he said that the car will be here tomorrow. So I'm really excited to get it here. Can't wait to get it torn apart and actually see what's going on with it. But I guess we gotta wait till tomorrow for that.
Tomorrow.
It's here, it's here, it's here, it's here. The truck is here. There she is, sitting up there, right in the middle. Can't wait to get her off here and get her torn apart and get her running again. Is over here setting everything up. Got a top secret car in there that I can't film, but I'll tell you about it later because I've seen it before. I know where to find pictures of it. So it's pretty cool. Nice, beautiful rig, and that's the way it should be when you pay for a luxury transport. So the car is here in the garage and I cannot be more excited. I mean, I guess I could if the car was actually running properly, but that's not that big of a deal. We'll figure it out. I know I put a lot of my faith in the Hispanic mechanic, the Audi god, Mario, but he'll be back and you'll see him on the vlog soon. Anyways, I think tomorrow what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna clean this thing up before we start tearing into her. And one of my buddies came over and he let us borrow these quick jacks here so we can raise the car up into the air and get a little better access to it. And I think it's just gonna help out a lot. You might be wondering why I have these ear defenders on my head, and that's because my wife and I are headed right now to the NHRA drags, and I can't wait because she's never seen a funny car or top fueler head down the track and really shake your entire body. And if you haven't seen it, it's a really, really cool experience. So that's what we're gonna do right now.
Matt's ready. Bob's ready. It's a 390. Matt Hagan. I guess they pay, I guess they book, I guess they front. That's why I know I.
Well guys, it's been a very long, very productive weekend. You saw we got the car here finally. I can't wait to rip it apart and figure out what's going on with this thing. It'll be good to have it back on the streets. You saw me finish up the brick wall over here and it's looking fantastic. I really do like the way it came out. Also, you saw it, we hit the drag races a little bit, and I mean, man, those speeds are blistering. I think it was a 371 at 333 miles an hour. Insane, are you kidding me? just to know the engineering and the science that has to go behind that is what really intrigues me, and that's why I'm really into Formula One as well. But enough about that. I could sit here and talk about that all day. But I'm sure that you guys don't really want to hear the engineering nerd in me come out about those cars. So if you like this video, hit that like button below, smash it if that's something you want to do, subscribe if you already haven't, and we'll see you in the next video.